your day, huh?
No.
It's not?
It's midday.
Is it midday?
I came here for Game of Thrones, though, so the experience the realm.
Wow.
You have a lot to live up to, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
No, I know. It's interesting because I need to watch that show.
Really? You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it. You know what? I watched like 3 episodes in, and then I hear that there's like a little hump that you have to get over.
There is
and
a little
then
bit in the first season.
you'll get into it. Yeah, is that true?
Right after mid.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't hear it,
No.
so that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all good.
So how's your Comic-Con going?
It's going great. This is a 5th year. There's a smoothness about this one.
Oh, really?
There's more banter. There's more. It's just easy.
You're now part of the team.
I know, right? No, that's yeah. It's changed my life.
How cool is Wu right now that he's a part of the Grimm team?
Well, first of all, I think Wu's part of the team or not, he's stoked to know about these creatures. He's changed from like being so freaking scared to completely going like, please let this be a Vesson crime.
So if he could be either a Grimm or a Vesson, what would he be?
I've never been asked that question, but I would probably go for. Listen, I'd go for a Grimm. I'd be a Grimm, absolutely. Because I was thinking about all the different Vesson, and it's like, I mean, it's sometimes it's like a disadvantage to be Vesson. Sometimes it's an advantage. So, but with as a Grimm, it's like it's all good. You're all powerful. So I like that. Yeah.
So after his experience with the Vesson, he went through severe trauma and was hospitalized.
Yeah.
I was wondering, would you say that maybe he experienced PTSD?
Yes,
Flashbacks?
for sure. I mean, it's interesting because it wasn't addressed as much in the first 8 episodes of season 4. They kind of dragged that story up until I saw something else. But I think the really great thing was, as an actor, you kind of always have that in the back of your mind. It's what I said in the panel. It's like you can't unsee what you've seen. So you carry all that with you psychologically. And one person asked, why didn't you beat him up when you found out that they lied to you that entire time? But this whole new world opened up for me that I suddenly became really. He's like overzealous right now. He wants everything. He just wants his fries, his donuts, and the Grimm books. Is all. And sometimes a piece of a sofa, which was actually pound cake, so he'd want that too.
So what's coming up next?
What I hear, it's I seem to get all the peril, and it's like they said, it's not going to be an easy freshman year into the club, so it's going to be just really kind of he's going to have a hard time. He's going to see that it's not all it's cracked up to be. Not this exciting world where you actually just kill Vesson and survive, because there is the other part where you don't. So who knows what could happen? Lord God, that scares me.
What was your reaction when you found out what was going to happen at the end of last season?
At the end of this past season?
Yes.
When I found out?
Yes.
One was like, oh God, no. I mean, it's just like you feel immortal, because it's like anyone can get killed off the show. Anyone can get, anything can happen. Anything can also happen. So it's one of those. Not to mention that I love Bitson. So that's a really hard and difficult thing for all of us. It's like when you've been together for a long time, that's really difficult.
And is this a definite she's not coming back?
As far as I know, Juliet is dead.
As far as you know, though.
As far as I know, Juliet is
It
dead.
could
Yeah.
change.
And we don't know things, but that's as far as we know, that's what we know. And it's tough. It's tough for all of us. Especially we're at Comic-Con without her, and that's a little weird because we've had her since season 1. At least the boys have. It was 5 boys and Bitson. So it's odd, very odd.
Last question.
You guys all good? Go ahead.
I was going to say, just a bit about you. What's your history growing up?
I grew up in the Philippines, so it's interesting because everything is so everything in America is so it's your dream, But Pinocchio was always Reggie, and that's the first. It was I just remember the book, this big book, and that was my first introduction kind of into fairy tales. Aside from the Aswang, which is the Filipino fairy tale, which you heard all the time in the Philippines, but I did not want to go towards that. I wanted to go towards Pinocchio. But yeah, there's a lot in the Philippines. There's more to go. So we'll see. Hopefully that'll come up again. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
All of next season is just Filipino.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Reggie.
Oh, Reggie.
Yes.
From Tread Central said to tell them
Steve.
from Tread Central.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That was a passing message.
Hi.
Thank you so much for the show. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
It's really amazing. I'm actually a clinical psychologist, and I do psychological analysis on everything.
No way.
And I've been incorporating the episodes into my treatment with my patients with PTSD. It's amazing.
Oh, great. Yeah, we try to, that's what we tell people. It's really psychologically driven. We just show the monster that people become when they become emotionally aroused.
It seems like the show starts out from Nick's point of view, right? And so, as far as he's learning, the Grimms are the good guys and the Vessels are the bad guys. But then, as we're starting to learn about the Vessels, they're in a lot of ways very human too. They live their own lives, and a lot of them are wonderful. And so, I'm wondering, how did you come to incorporate so much humanity in that? And was there a purpose? Was that on purpose to sort of maybe expand acceptance and maybe diversity? Was that kind of intention?
Well, we've always thought they were human first.
Right.
And then Vincent.
Yeah, and then Vessel. The Vessel lives just beneath the surface, but it is an emotional component more than anything else.
And some are good, some are bad. Some are fighting, like Monroe, they're fighting enemy demons. It's a whole spectrum.
We approach the makeup of the same try to keep the human
I
aspect.
think our best episodes is when you understand what's going on with the vessel. I'm going all the way back to Spinatot, where Amy Acker played the spider kind of woman, but she had a real thing that she had to do, or else she would lose her family. So I like to understand that kind of thing. And then we like to explain, like I said in the panel, we're going to explain the Loch Ness Monster. We like to, we did in the Blue Invoke one, we explained aliens and cattle mutilation, and it's fun if we can take a quote-unquote real thing and explain it in a Grimm way.
The Vessel Ryan was just such a powerful storyline. It was just the depiction that you had. I drew parallels to KKK and the Nazis, and it was
So do we.
really moving. And it was a really, really moving storyline. I was wondering, how did you guys came about that? What inspired that storyline this season?
That comes from almost the first year, believe it or not, the idea of a tribunal.
We wanted Monroe to suffer for helping Nick. And so it turned out to be in season 4 that we finally got around to doing it. But it was good because by that time, he and Rosalie had gotten together, and he was violating more Vessel Ryan laws, so it was better.